Hello, my name is Valeria Perez, and today I'm going to be talking about the Takada airbag recall. The location it took place is going to be Takada Corporations, headquartered in Japan, with airbag installations in vehicles worldwide. So this is going to be our table of contents. It ranges from 1 through 6, starting with our case overview, ethical violations, who's at fault, code of ethics involved, our trial results, and our personal ethics. Case overview 1. So Takada is one of the world's largest airbag manufacturers. It produced airbags within defect inflators using ammonium nitrate, a volatile chemical that becomes unstable in humid conditions. The defect caused airbags to rupture upon deployment, sending shrapnel into vehicle occupants. Over 100 million vehicles were recalled, involving major automakers like Honda, Toyota, BMW, and many more. The issue was leading to at least 27 confirmed deaths and hundreds of injuries globally. Number 2 is going to be our ethical violations. So for our ethical violations, we do have that the company was aware of the potential defects as early as 2004, but failed to take adequate measures to rectify the issue or inform regulators or automakers. They decided to cost-cutting over safety. Takada chose ammonium nitrate as their primary source because it was cheaper despite knowing it was chemically unstable, prioritized financial savings over public safety, even after an internal test revealed the risks as early as 2004. They failed to notify authorities right away, and they neglected public safety. Despite early signs, Takada failed to halt production, and automakers continued to install the defective airbags. So who's at fault here? First of all, it's going to be Takada Corporations. As a designer and manufacturer of the defective airbag, Takada bears the primary responsibility for ensuring the safety and effectiveness of their product. Secondly, it's going to be the executives. 2 executives, including Chairman Takada, were implicated in concealing the defect. Internal memos and reports show they were aware of the dangers. And thirdly are going to be automakers. Some automakers were slow to respond to the recall, further endangering customers by continuing to use Takada airbags in their vehicles. We're going to move on to our code of ethics involved, which include one that I chose from NSPE, which is that engineers must uphold paramount the safety, health, and welfare of the public. Takada violated this by knowingly distributing a defective product, endangering millions of people globally. The second one will be ASME. Engineers are expected to maintain the highest standards of professional competence and integrity. Takada's failure to properly test and acknowledge the safety risks of their products showed a blatant disregard for this code. And thirdly are corporation responsibilities. The company's leadership prioritized profits and cost savings over ethical decision-making, violating fundamental professional ethics and public trust. So what happened at the trial? Our trial results show that defective airbags were faulty. Inflators used ammonium nitrate. They confirmed 27 kills and hundreds of injuries due to the airbag explosions and shrapnel in their bodies. Affected hundreds of millions of vehicles globally with recalls. They have the largest automotive recall in history. The company declared bankruptcy in 2017 due to the financial fallout from the recalls and lawsuits they had against them. And number 6 are going to be my personal ethic reflection. The first one will be prioritizing safety in engineering. As a future mechanical engineer, I am reminded that public safety must always come first. Engineers are often the last line of defense against design failures that can cost lives. This case shows the devastating effects of cost-cutting when safety is at stake. Accountability and transparency. Engineers must take personal responsibility for their work. If I discover a potential risk, have an ethical duty to raise concern and take immediate action. The delay in addressing the Takada defect resulted in preventable deaths and injuries. And long-term impacts. Decisions made in mechanical designs can have long-term global, environmental, and social impacts. Takada's actions have affected millions of drivers, and it's critical to to ensure that safety and integrity are built into every step of engineering design and products. For a conclusion, what we're to take away from this case is that the Takada case highlights the devastating consequences of ignoring ethical principles in mechanical engineering. Takada neglects not only led to human fatalities, but also destroyed the company and damaged the reputation of automakers worldwide. My commitment as a future engineer, I uphold the principles of safety, transparency, and accountability, ensuring that my work project protects the public and maintains the highest ethical standards. And lastly, these are all going to be my resources where I took all my information from. Thank you for listening.